For men aged 40 and above, it's crucial to prioritize self-care and stay vigilant for urinary system irregularities. Have you ever heard of benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH? It's when your prostate gets too big, causing all sorts of issues. However, what you eat can make a big difference. Some foods can help, while others can make things worse. Unfortunately, some of our favorite foods can trigger inflammation and bladder issues. In this video, we'll explore the foods that aren't ideal for prostate health, backed by scientific evidence. Don't worry, we'll also provide recommended dietary changes and alternatives to reduce the risk of an enlarged prostate. Let's dive in. 1. Red meat. Popular dinner choices like a succulent steak, a classic Sunday roast, or flavorful Italian meatballs might be your go-to, but brace yourself for a prostate health reality check. These red meat delights aren't exactly prostate-friendly. The culprit here is red meat's tendency to elevate arachidonic acid levels in your body, subsequently leading to increased inflammation. Now, inflammation is the last thing your already enlarged prostate needs. The more inflammation present in your body overall, the higher the likelihood of prostate inflammation. That's why taking a closer look at your diet and limiting foods that trigger an inflammatory response is a crucial starting point in tackling this issue. A meat-heavy diet, especially when meat is cooked well done, could be linked to a higher risk of developing prostate cancer. The culprits here are heterocyclic amines, or HCAs, carcinogens present in cooked meat. Essentially, carcinogens are agents that can initiate or promote the formation of cancer cells within the body. HCAs have established connections with the development of various cancers. These compounds arise during high-temperature cooking methods like broiling or grilling. Notably, the World Health Organization indicates that both red and processed meats may contribute to an elevated risk of prostate cancer development. On the bright side, there's a silver lining to this dietary dilemma. Opting for alternatives to red meat, such as fish, can be a game-changer. Imagine swapping out your traditional Sunday roast for a delectable fish stew. Not only a delightful change, but a prostate-friendly one too. If you love cold-cut sandwiches, consider switching things up with a delicious chicken salad sandwich. Not only is it a tasty alternative, but it's also lighter on the prostate. Alternatively, you can explore other meat alternatives such as tofu or tempeh. These versatile ingredients can be marinated and sautéed to perfection, offering a flavorful and prostate-friendly filling for your sandwich. For those who prefer the plant-based route, beans emerge as an excellent alternative to meat when cooking from scratch. Not only are they a protein powerhouse, but they also come loaded with fiber. Why don't you join our community by subscribing to our channel if you're finding value in this video? Don't miss out on more helpful content. Hit that subscribe button now. 2. Eggs and poultry. When it comes to eggs, there's a variety of ways to enjoy them: scrambled, soft-boiled, over-easy, or poached. But before you crack another egg into the pan, consider this. There's a noteworthy link between egg consumption and prostate cancer. A study published in the January 2006 issue of Urology delved into the relationship between diet and BPH symptoms, revealing that frequent consumption of eggs and poultry seemed to exacerbate symptoms. Why? Well, as previously mentioned, arachidonic acid found in egg yolks can heighten inflammation, posing a risk to your prostate health. Furthermore, research points to choline, predominantly found in egg yolks, as a potential player in prostate cancer development. A recent study from the Cleveland Clinic in 2022 highlighted that men with higher choline levels had nearly twice the risk of lethal prostate cancer compared to controls. It's wise to diversify your diet and not solely rely on these foods. Vegetables, for instance, offer a wealth of nutrients and can be incorporated into a variety of dishes like curries, soups, and snacks. 3. Alcohol. Individuals dealing with an enlarged prostate should exercise caution with alcohol consumption or consider reducing intake due to various potential complications. Firstly, alcohol's inflammatory nature can worsen existing inflammation in the prostate gland. This inflammatory response may contribute to the progression of symptoms associated with an enlarged prostate. Furthermore, alcohol can induce relaxation in the muscles of the urinary tract, potentially leading to increased frequency in urination. This effect can be particularly troublesome for those already grappling with urinary symptoms related to prostate enlargement. In addition to its inflammatory impact, alcohol functions as a diuretic, promoting dehydration and reducing magnesium stores in the body. These factors collectively contribute to the severity of urinary symptoms. Interestingly, heavy alcohol consumption has been linked to an elevated risk of advanced prostate cancer, as indicated by research involving more than 10,000 participants in a prostate cancer prevention trial. Those categorized as heavy drinkers, defined as consuming more than 3 drinks a day or over 20 drinks in a week, were found to be twice as likely to be diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer compared to moderate drinkers. For men, the recommended daily limit is typically no more than 2 drinks. A standard drink is equivalent to 12 ounces of regular beer, 5% alcohol, 5 ounces of wine, 12% alcohol, or 1.5 ounces of hard liquor at 40% alcohol. Fortunately, there's a world of non-alcoholic options waiting for you, including water or sparkling water mixed with fresh fruit juice, non-alcoholic beers or wines, sparkling juices, tea, or coffee. Crafting non-alcoholic versions of favorite cocktails is also an option. For instance, swapping rum with sparkling water or lemon-lime soda in a mojito. When dining out, consider requesting your non-alcoholic beverage in the same stylish glass as the alcoholic version. Don't forget to ask for a lemon or lime wedge or another garnish to add a festive touch to your drink. 4. Dairy. Dairy products, known for their saturated fats and inflammatory compounds, can spell trouble for your prostate symptoms. Cutting back on dairy might just be the ticket to easing those symptoms. Research in the Journal of Nutrition suggests that sipping on whole milk may increase your risk of cruising into fatal prostate cancer territory. Even skim and low-fat milk aren't off the hook, as they still hike up the risk of early stages of the disease. So it's wise to reduce your dairy consumption. And if you must indulge, go for fat-free or low-fat options, as they're gentler on your prostate. But don't fret, the dairy aisle is bursting with alternatives these days. From soya and almond to coconut milk, the choices are endless. So why not give these dairy-free options a whirl? Swap out those whole milk, full-fat cheese and butter for their leaner counterparts. Low-fat or non-fat versions of your dairy faves can still hit the spot without the added prostate woes. If you're a milk lover, don't worry. There's a whole world of non-dairy alternatives waiting for you to explore at your local grocery store. Flax, rice, almond, hemp, soy, coconut, or cashew milk. Take your pick. Each comes with its unique flavor profile. So if one doesn't tickle your taste buds, there's plenty more to try. Just watch out for added sugars lurking in some varieties. Now for those with a sweet tooth, non-dairy ice creams using these alternative milks as a base offer a delicious way to keep your prostate in check. 5. Sugary foods. Refined sugar is a big no-no for those grappling with prostate problems, as it has a knack for cranking up inflammation. The relationship between sugar and cancer is no sweet affair. It's more like a match made in hell. Sugar, specifically glucose, acts like fuel for various cancers, including prostate cancer, making them grow faster. Here's the scoop. Cancers, including prostate cancers, gobble up sugar to fuel their growth. However, the sugar uptake is more closely tied to insulin availability than just blood sugar levels. Insulin kickstarts specific proteins that enable cancer cells to absorb and utilize blood sugar. Sure, you can spot sugar in obvious sources like fizzy drinks and cake, but it's also a sneaky accomplice in processed foods. Ready meals, crisps, certain cereals, white bread, and ready-made sauces. They've all got a hidden sugar agenda. To lighten the load on your prostate, consider trimming down your intake of these sugary culprits. Research from Sweden found that a higher intake of refined carbohydrates, such as cakes and sugary drinks, correlated with an increased risk of prostate cancer. Another study from the University of California, involving over 22,000 men, suggested that limiting sugar intake from beverages could play a role in preventing prostate cancer. So when it comes to your diet, fresh is the way to roll. Swap out those sugary processed foods with whole grain products, fresh fruits, veggies, nuts, and seeds. 6. Spicy foods. Spicy foods like curry and chili can be a double-edged sword for those dealing with an enlarged prostate. While they tantalize the taste buds, they can also irritate the bladder and prostate, triggering urinary symptoms associated with an enlarged prostate, such as frequent and urgent trips to the bathroom. However, you don't have to bid farewell to your favorite fiery dishes altogether. For spice enthusiasts, consider toning down the heat by using less spice or hot sauce than usual. And if you're craving some flavor, swap in some herbs or veggies to add a little bit more zest without irritating your body. Now, while you can't control all prostate cancer risk factors, maintaining a healthy diet is a proactive measure for overall well-being. Additionally, early testing can identify symptoms sooner, leading to better outcomes. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more health content, and share with those who might benefit.